my flesh, but they stumbled and fell. He said, yet though a host will encamp around me. He said, one thing about desire is to stay in your house and to see the beauty of the living God. I'm not going to go to the brothel. I'm not going to go to the liquor. But I am going to stay in the house of God. Let me see his beauty. Let me see his holiness. Let me see his power in the name of Jesus. Bless the Lord. The submission of the man under pressure. How do you submit? When the man you are submitting to is not telling you whether you are doing it right or wrong. All you know is that you are just submitting. How do you submit? Are you going to submit to the dictate of the world? Are you going to submit to the dictate of the circumstances? Or are you going to call on the man of God? Are you going to dictate to pressure? My God, that is why I don't like to make decisions under pressure. Oh, no. You tell me do it now, I'm not going to do it. I will tell you I'll get back to you. You call me again, I say just hold on. Why are you not talking? I don't have nothing to say. Because whatever I say now will determine how I go tomorrow. So don't pressure me. Don't push me to make a wrong choice. I just want to take time and go to the house of God and see the beauty of his holiness, of his righteousness, before I can tell you what I need to tell you. So yes, I may be quiet, but I'm thinking. I may be quiet, but I'm praying. Oh sisters, when he doesn't say anything, that doesn't mean he doesn't cry. He is only thinking for a minute. He is only thinking for a moment. Don't push him. Don't say I want to hear it and I want to hear it now. Is it JJ Wentworth? It's my money and I want it now. That's what they do. JJ Wentworth. This time we're not doing JJ Wentworth because that's a pressure. When you get that money instantly and the case didn't go as you expected, now you're gonna owe JJ Wentworth and they will be telling you I need my money now too. Just because you made one wrong move determine the rest of your life. What do you do when the pressure is mounting? There is a pressure by demand. There is a pressure when you are under time limit. You need to fulfill certain things by certain time, and if you don't meet the requirement of the time, you are under pressure. Your children put you under pressure. Why? Because they are demanding the attention of the mother or father. So what do you do when you are being pulled from all angles? You are under pressure. Oh, I saw 3 men in the Bible who fell to the subject of the pressure, but one of them survived and said, I'm not going to succumb to the circumstances around me, but I'm going to do. He said, if I be bereaved, then I am bereaved. Or he is saying, if I go childless, then let it be the will of God. But the 3 other men subject themselves to the pressure that was around them. I'm not saying women don't go under pressure. Sometimes they go under pressure more than we do. But man, when a man is under pressure, his manhood is being tested. His masculinity is at stake. If I don't do it right, my whole family is going to be in trouble. If I don't make the right decision, my whole family, whatever I do today will determine what will come out of my children tomorrow. If I decide to abuse my woman because she is nagging, then my children are going to see it as the only way to get out of a nagging lady. So whatever I do today determines how my future generations respond. But God says, if only you lean on me, I don't need you to ordain my steps. I don't need to lean on you. I don't need to lean on anybody. All I need to do is to get into the house of God and say, God, I'm leaning on the everlasting arms of Jehovah. I may be crying, but I'm going to lean on him. I may be weak, but I'm leaning on Jehovah for him to sustain me. The Bible said, oh my God, they're pushing me. Oh my God, I don't know what to do now. Let's take the life of three gentlemen. Abraham fell under the pressure of his wife Sarah, because Abraham is now looking at his servants. He left with 300 servants, and all of them were having children left and right, but yet himself, his wife was the midwife, and he was the one that dedicated the children, but yet he was no way to having a child. He was under the pressure of the promise, but what did he do? He didn't consult Jehovah when the pressure was mounting. When Sarah was saying, my clock is ticking, baby, what am I gonna do now? Look at all of my contemporaries. They are laughing and mocking at me. When I want to send their children, they say, go have your own. Where is your own child that you cannot send? Abraham, do something about the situation. And Sarah said, oh, I got a plan. Why don't you go into my maid? At that time it is easy for the man to have multiple wives. They say, you go and have a child, and I will take her as my own. And Abraham, being the father of faith, fell under the pressure of the voice of a woman. Oh my God, my God. Women will put you under pressure. They will pressure you. Brother L, don't be pressured, honey. I'm sorry, I just messed with you. I'm just messing with him. He fell under the pressure. When she's saying anything, just say, baby, I got this. Don't say what you're going to do, just say, I got it. And that's all you're going to say, and she'll be all right. Oh my God. So he fell under the pressure. Sarah said, do something. And he said, well, God, I'm only helping you out that we may complete this deal in time. You don't have to help God, because when he got to Jeremiah 32 verse 27, he said, I am the God of all flesh. Is there anything too hard for me? Is it too difficult for me to give you the promise? Nothing is too difficult for me, because I control all flesh. I can take anything to fulfill my promise. I can use anybody to fulfill my purpose. So Jeremiah, don't look at the circumstance as if it's beyond your control. The word anything is power. That means, do I have control or access to anything that you cannot handle? I have the solution to all of your problems. So Abraham didn't consult the Lord. He fell under pressure. The Bible said, Isaac, his son, also fell under the pressure. Isaac was divided in the house. His house was divided. I don't know if you've ever lived in a divided house. Somebody asked me sometime, do you think your father had a favorite among you? I said, yes, he did. Do you think your mother had a favorite? I said, yes, she did. They said, how did that make you feel? I said, Lord, I know it's I felt love. In my own way, I felt that I am loved. And that was enough for me, because I don't want to carry the pressure